Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 12. With the feeling of being an instrument, being humble, construct the new world. Today's topic is the awareness of Karavanhar Father. While performing any action, have the awareness of the Karavanhar Father. Then you will be detached, egoless, and full of the greatness of world renewal in every action. Every second and every thought will be completely pure, that is, clean, which is referred to as honesty and cleanliness. And now we'll listen to Mohini Didi.
शांति।
Om Shanti.
बाबा स्मृति शब्द का बहुत प्रयोग करते हैं।
Baba uses the word awareness a lot. We say awareness in English, but the Hindi word is smriti.
हमारी स्थिति के साथ बहुत संबंध है।
The connection of awareness is a lot with our stage. If our awareness keeps on becoming elevated, so then our stage is also elevated. And if the stage is elevated, then our power to decide, our self-confidence, everything tends to become clear within. And that is important also because to make decisions on the basis of the thoughts, all of that is awareness. And on the basis of awareness, one has an elevated stage. So all of us throughout the day, how many times should we practice? At least when we have traffic control. So we just don't have to think whether we have to do it, don't do it. Totally become without any thoughts, and then the thoughts that are necessary, immerse those thoughts, and then on the basis of that stage, you decide whatever you want to decide. These days I have seen that there is a lot of lack of practice, and what happens in that within there are base thoughts that are there. Sometimes there is faith, sometimes there is doubt, sometimes yes or no, and so it's not clear. So that is why I would say this to everyone. I would request this to everyone, that everyone should practice elevated awareness every day to make their stage elevated. I say at least during traffic control, that is every hour. The ones who are at work are different, but the ones who are residents and who and the ones who need to make decisions very clearly, they need to practice many times throughout the day. Otherwise, what happens? A lot of different awarenesses. Oh, this happened in the past also, this keep on happening. So all those awarenesses decrease our power. Any awareness from the past, what happened in the past. So it affects our power to decide a lot. And whatever responsibility every Baba's children they have, so it is on the basis of the power to decide, and that is on the basis of the stage, and stage is on the basis of awareness. So at least when Baba teaches us, so then there is a blessing in the morning, and then there are points for dharna. So there are avyakt signals, and so these 2 or 3 things that are there, we can repeat within ourselves, we can revise them. So then I think that these little, I cannot say weaknesses, but there are so many things that are lacking in so many things, whether it is self-confidence, whether it is the power to decide, or whether there is faith on Baba. So all these. So it is not visible practically. And so that is why, like Baba is telling, while performing any action, have the awareness of the Karavanhar father. We say, yes, Baba is Karavanhar, Karan Karavanhar, but Baba says that while performing any action, what should be the awareness? That Baba is Karan Karavanhar. 2 or 4 souls experience their experience that no matter how much we worked, we didn't feel it because I always, Baba, you are Karan Karavanhar. They had this. So when we try and do it, then we know how much power we receive. So within, there is there that we should do it. While performing any action, have the awareness of the Karavanhar father. Then what will happen? Taba says, then you will be detached. So we think before performing action also and after performing action as well, because we didn't do it while being detached. For anything, if we are not detached, then there are a lot of thoughts that come. There are thoughts within us. And then I sometimes say that others also have thoughts because then we mention it. So that is why it is a very big practice that while performing any action, have the awareness of the Karavanhar father, then you will be detached, egoless, and full of the greatness of the world renewal in every action.
नम्रतापन के नव निर्माण की श्रेष्ठता भरी हुई होगी। कोई भी बात का निर्माण करना है ना, कोई भी बात।
If we want to make anything, construct anything, whether we build a house or anything, it's a construction that's happening. We think that it is the construction of golden age, but in that, whatever our duty that is there, that is also the task of construction. So that is why Baba says, what should be the awareness? That in every action there should be being the awareness of being detached, egoless, and full of the greatness of world renewal in every action. With which awareness? That Baba is Karan Karavanhar. Every second and every thought, every second and every thought will be completely pure, that is clean. Every second and every thought will be completely pure, that is clean, which is referred to as honesty and cleanliness. Some say that what is the difference in honesty and cleanliness? So the cleanliness that is there, that is what is needed for inside and outside. Both are needed. The more the honesty, the more the cleanliness, and the more the cleanliness, the more the honesty. So these are 8 or 10 points of dharana. But all of this will happen when the awareness would be there of Karan, Karavanhar, Baba, or Father. But the detachment from action that is there, because the intellect goes in the action a lot through the intellect. We have to use our intellect to perform any action with an understanding also. But in that, if we are not detached, then a lot of thoughts go into it. And in that also internally, this is not sure that what is the right thing to do, whether I should do this or that. Eventually, I have to do it. So that is why. So the practice of this thing, that my awareness at that time, this much effort we will do definitely, right? We are instruments for yajna service. We are constructing the new world. So definitely this much effort we should make, that again and again we should have this awareness. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Avik Muli
Om
revision.
Shanti, Avyak Murli revision from 1969, a conversation from the heart of an angel.
Avik Vani, Tarik
This is Avyak Murli. Date is 9 April 1971. The experience of all virtues when in the Avyak stage. Do you like the stage of being beyond sound or the stage of staying in sound? Which stage do you love more? Can you have both these stages at the same time? Do you have the experience of that? What virtue can be seen practically when you have this experience? Being loving and detached. This stage is like the stage of the seed in which the whole tree is merged. In the same way, in this Avyak stage, you experience at that time all those special virtues which you speak about in the confluence age, because you are then a master seed and also knowledgeful. So you do not just experience peace, but as well as peace, you also experience the main virtues of knowledge, supersensuous joy, love, bliss, power, etc. Not only do you experience those, but many other souls also experience all those virtues from the face of a soul who is stable in this stage. What did you experience through the corporeal form? You used to experience all the main virtues in the one moment because all the virtues are merged in one main virtue. Just as in ignorance, all vices are deeply connected with one vice, in the same way, all the main virtues have a deep connection with one main virtue. If someone says that he is stable in the stage of an embodiment of knowledge, then, as well as being an embodiment of knowledge, many other virtues are also definitely merged in that stage. What would you call this stage in one expression? That of a master almighty authority. All powers are imbibed through such a stage. So, the creation of such a stage is the stage of being equal and complete. Do you serve while stable in that stage? When you come onto the stage to do service, first of all, stabilize yourself in this stage. Then come onto the physical stage. What will you experience through this? Even whilst being in a gathering, you will be seen as an alokik, that is, a unique soul. At present, together with having an ordinary form, your stage is also seen as ordinary. However, by having a unique, extraordinary stage, whilst in the ordinary form, you will be seen as the people who belong to Allah, whilst being part of a gathering. In the beginning, you had the intoxication of such a stage. Just as in a gathering of stars, the sparkle of special stars is lovely and unique when seen even from a distance. So, all of you stars should also be seen as special souls amidst ordinary souls. When something extraordinary comes in front of people, then even against their conscious wish, the attention of all of them is drawn to that. Om Shanti.